Loving it. I just say them just bring opposite your arms.
Hey lovelies, it's Corey, your physical therapist and trainer, and welcome back to my channel for another amazing workout. Today is day 2 of our Playground Rules mini-series, and it is also World Physiotherapy Day. So in honor of this very special occasion, we will be doing 2 very special videos. For this video, we'll be focusing on our foam roller out recovery session, but we also have our foam roll power full body workout available as well. So if you'd like, you can go ahead and just follow on to that full workout over there and come right back on over here for our recovery session. Or if you'd like, you can go ahead and roll it out with me right now and get to your workout a little later on, whatever makes your heart smile. And for this little foam roller session, we'll be focusing on 9 techniques to just release some tension and inflammation in some of the major muscle groups throughout the body. We'll also be incorporating some mobilization exercises as well as stretches for an even deeper recovery. And for these techniques, I like to use one of the smooth, firm foam rollers without the raised grids. So if you have that available to you, go ahead and grab that baby. And we'd also be working on a nice soft surface. So if you have your mats at home, go ahead and roll those out. Or you can work on your carpet, wherever you have available to you. Just follow along to the tips and modifications I give along the way if any of the standard moves are too challenging for you. And without further ado, let's roll it out. All right, our first technique is our pec flies over our foam roller, just to open up that thoracic spine. So we're just gonna rest that roller flat on the mat and vertically in the center of the mat, and just line up the base of our roller with the base of our thoracic spine just before you get that arch to lead into the lower back. Just gonna take our time and resting back onto that roller, making sure our head is supported. Keep the feet flat on the mat and the butt on the mat, knees pointing up to the sky, feet are hip-width apart. Just get those palms pressed together overhead. We're just gonna fly those arms apart as we inhale. And exhale, bring those palms together overhead once more to start off. And inhale, spread. Try and get them closer to the mat each time. And exhale, arms up. Keep the shoulders and the neck nice and relaxed for the whole motion. Inhale, spread. The closer we get to the mat, the deeper that stretch and opening. And exhale, arms up. Inhale, lower those arms. Really squeeze those shoulder blades into the roller. Get that pressure into those muscle groups. And exhale, arms up once more. Inhale, spread. Chest open. And exhale, arms up. Inhale, spread. And exhale, arms up. This time we're going to keep the roller at the base of our thoracic spine, but we're going to turn it so it's horizontal on the mat. And I like to put the roller at the end of the range just to start off. And I'm going to clasp our hands in those elbows pointed forward, raise the butt up off the mat, and just roll towards our feet for upper back rollout with our back bend. And as we push away from the feet, we're going to open those elbows out and just bend backwards over that roller, getting even deeper. Opening off that thoracic spine, open the chest. And as we exhale, we're going to get those elbows in once more. Bring that head back up. Chin can be relaxed and tucked into the chest. And just roll once more, getting that roller up to the base of the neck and the butt moving towards our feet. And push away from those feet yet again. Stop just when the roller is at the base of the thoracic spine. Open those elbows and back bend. Try and press that head into the palms and into the mat. And exhale, tuck the chin, elbows pointing forward yet again, and roll towards those feet. Keep it nice and controlled. And inhale, roll away, elbows out, and back bend. Wherever you're feeling a nice deep pressure that you like, tuck in, roll towards the feet, and just spend a little more time there as well. Inhale, push away. And as we get to the base of that thoracic spine, just under the shoulder blades, open those elbows and back bend. Really open up that spine. And exhale, tuck. And roll towards the feet yet again. Get ready, butt onto the mat. We're going to go for our lower back rollout this time. So our end range here will be just at the lower back where the pelvis is starting. So to start off, we can place the roller there. You can come down over that roller on our forearms. Feet are still hip width apart. Just open those hands so we have space for the rollers to pass through. And this time we can use our forearms and our elbows walking on the mat as we roll the butt towards the feet. And then walk those elbows back as we roll away from the feet. So we're gonna roll again and stop just where that roller starts, where we started our upper back rollout at the base of the thoracic spine, just on the shoulder blades, and walk back, pushing away from the feet, getting a nice stretch as we roll towards the top of our pelvis, and keep it going. And remember, you can stop where you feel a nice pressure that you like. You can roll over onto that left lower back, and then roll back down. And as we go up again, this time you can turn slightly to the right and just get in on that right side. Awesome. Back to center, push away. And roll towards the feet. Lower the butt on the mat this time. We're going for our glutes roll out on the right butt cheek. Start off with our inner thigh stretch. So we're just going to take that right leg to start off. Turn it so the outer part of that right foot is resting on the thigh of that left leg, knee pointing out to the side. Just going to shift our weight over to the right and just roll on that butt cheek. You can roll as far as you'd like. Just bend and straighten that left knee to help pull that body weight over, back and forth on that right butt cheek. That feels really good. Awesome. Get on that outer part of the butt. Lean as far as you can on the outer part. You can place that left hand through the space between both thighs, or you can place both hands on that right side, whatever helps you with your balance better. And just roll. Try and come to the center this time. And then bring it in. Awesome. Sit up. And get under there. Nice deep roll with that stretch. Awesome. We're going to switch legs this time. Right leg on the mat, keeping the feet nice and pointing up to the sky. Flex that ankle so we can lengthen that hamstring. And then we're just going to turn that left foot out, outer part of the left foot on the right thigh, knee pointing out to the side, and lean as far over to that left butt cheek as you can get. Hand can be between the space, or both can be on the left side of your body. And just roll, bending and straightening that right knee to help you roll as far as you can, low and up. Really get in there. And again, whenever you really hit a spot that feels really good to you, you can just stay there and just wiggle around, draw some small circles. Really relieve that tension. Breathe with it. Go to your happy place with it. All the way up to our pelvis and down to under those sit bones. Nice. All the way out and in. Get ready. We're going to go for our hamstring roll out next. Woo. So remember, roller at the end of the range. Just to start off, it makes it easier for me. That's what I like to do. Easier to walk in and out. It's going to get both toes pointed up to the ceiling, lengthen and relax those hamstring muscles. We work on relaxed muscles here. Just going to push that butt up, really press into the hands and roll. You can walk the hands forward with it and roll back. Awesome. Not going to go behind the knees. Don't want too much pressure there, so we're just going to stop just above there. Then we're going to roll again to the base of the butt. Nice and deep. And roll it in just before you start at the back of the knees. Keep it going. If it's too much for your wrist to stay up the entire time, just roll, roll, roll. And as we get to the end of motion, you can take a little break, sit, and push right back up and get into it. Awesome. This feels so good. inhale as we roll away, getting that air in, and as we crunch to roll back to the lower area, we just exhale and take your time. Sit. We're just gonna roll our calves next, so we're gonna end just before we start at the heels. So just like the hamstring motion, we're gonna push up and roll, roll, roll. You can get those hands as close to you as you like, whatever is super comfortable. We're just gonna start rolling, and where we stop is just before we get to the back of the knees yet again. We still don't want to have too much pressure in that area. We have a lot of nerves in that area. We don't want to have any tingling after this. This is just our feel good moment. Awesome. You can take a little sit break as you roll that roller closer if you like. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. You can roll the hands away if you're feeling too much pressure in the neck muscles. Just get the shoulders rotated away from the ears so you're not squeezing those neck muscles too much. Or you can go down on your forearms and just roll whatever is super comfortable for you. Awesome. Keep those ankles flexed, still lengthening those muscles. One more roll. Bring it in. Awesome. And this time, we're gonna roll it up just before we start on our right knee. We're gonna turn onto our right side, get the elbows stacked under the shoulder, going for our outer thigh stretch. Just gonna cross that left leg over that right as we turn onto our right side. Left hand can be in front of us just to help with our balance. We're gonna come up, raising that right leg off the mat, and just roll on the outer part of our thigh and bring it back in. Rolling close to that right elbow and away. Nice and controlled. Keep that ankle nice and flexed. You can just get our weight through our right elbow, our left hand, and our left foot. Just push and help shift our body weight forward and backward over that right thigh. Really feel that pressure as we roll on the thigh. And anywhere that feels especially good, you can just stay there a bit. Just do your small circles. Nice. Very nice. We should do this every day. We really should. We really, really should. Hint, hint. Take your time, lower the butt on the mat. And this time we're gonna go for a left inner thigh roll. So for end of range, just before you start on that left knee, just gonna roll over onto our tummy and keep the front of that right leg on the mat. Elbows can be on the mat, forearm on the mat, and you can clasp the hands. And just roll and push over, getting that roller to the inner part of that left thigh into the groin, and shift our body weight back over that right leg as we get the roller going along the inside towards the top of that knee yet again. Just take your time, go at your comfortable pace. You can curl and press those right set of toes into the mat as well, just to have more of a grip as you push that body weight up and over the left side, getting into the groin, and back over to the right, coming back over on the right side. Really press up on those forearms, raise that left leg, flex the ankle, really get in there. And anywhere that feels really good, just stay there for a bit. Get it some more pressure, really relieve those muscles. This feels great. Awesome. We're gonna go on the outer part of that left side. So we're going turn onto our left side this time. It's gonna get just before that left knee starts on the outer part, and the left elbow will be stacked under or left shoulder, right hand here, just to help with our balance. Right leg crosses over, flat on the mat, and we roll away from that left elbow and back towards. Keeping the left leg turned out to the side, including the toes as we flex the ankle, and keep that left leg off the mat. Really get into those muscles. Nice. Remember again, your weight will be pressed through that left forearm, your right hand, and that right foot. So really spread the fingers of that right hand just to help to distribute your weight evenly. And anywhere that feels really good, just stay there for a while. Nice. All the way to the top of the thigh. Good. Take your time. Lower the butt onto the mat. Gonna go for a right inner thigh this time. Turning onto your tummy. Curl and press the left set of toes in the mat. Forearm on the mat and hands fast. And get that roller just before that right knee starts. Turn that right leg out so the knee's pointing out to the side. Flex the ankle and press up and roll it out and bring it back in. Awesome. Shift that weight over that right leg. Really get that roller into the groin and bring it back in. Awesome. Try and keep that back nice and straight. Don't want to arch too much. Don't want to cause any lower back pain. Then you're just going to have to get right back to that lower back. Awesome. Keep that right leg up off the mat so you can really use your body weight to press into that roller and really get desired amount of pressure into that right thigh for maximum relief. Breathe nice and controlled with it. Awesome. Take your time, lower onto the mat, and we're going for a quads roll out next. So we're gonna stop just before we get to both knees, so we can start off kneeling, getting the roller pressed up right before our knees start. We're gonna go down over that roller onto our forearm, hands clasped yet again. You can curl your toes into the mat if you like, and just roll towards or clasp hands, and then roll it back away from the hands. Keep the back nice and relaxed. And if you'd like to make this even more relaxing, you can go ahead and add a quad stretch with it. And just bend both knees, bring the heels close to the butt, as close as you can manage. Awesome. And go right before the knees start. Roll it back and forth. Really squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Get those heels as close to the butt as you can manage. Nice and controlled. Get into the groin and down to just above the knees. Nice deep roll, nice deep stretch. Maximum relief. And lower, straightening both feet. You can get that roller from under you. And we did it. Thanks so much for joining me today in this our foam rolling out recovery session. And don't forget to also follow along to our foam roll called full body workout as well. And if you've missed any of the other workouts in our Slay Ground Rules mini series so far, go ahead and check them out from the top in our larger school theme workout series playlist. But before you go, don't forget to give this video a big beautiful thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell right over there, so you can see when I post a new video as soon as I post them every Friday just for you. And don't forget to also leave a comment down below to tell me what you loved about this recovery session, what else you would love to see, and if you'd like to see more recovery videos just like this one with or without the foam roller. And just share with your friends so they may join you on this fantastic fitness journey. And thank you for celebrating Physiotherapy Week with me and Physiotherapy Day, and just following along to my socials for those tips and videos, and keep following my socials for latest tips and videos of everything else we have in store for you. And remember, love your body, have fun with your fitness, and I will see you in the next amazing workout. Bye!